Good morning, everybody. Eric Lofholm here. Happy Monday. We got another minute and 30 seconds before we are going to officially kick off this 15-minute daily motivational call. I want to take a moment right now and acknowledge you for being here live or for watching the recording. The fact that you're listening to my voice right now, you are creating your day with intention. And inputs matter. Inputs matter. Inputs matter. Inputs matter. Inputs matter. What do I mean by an input? I mean, what are you putting into your mind consciously or unconsciously? Because when you're listening to something, you got the earbuds in and you're listening, or you got your car stereo going and you're listening, or you're watching a Netflix, or you're scrolling on your social media, or you're going on the internet. Those are all inputs. And so this call that you're on with me right now, this daily motivational call, this is an intentional input to feed your mind, to give you some encouragement, to give you some positivity. And I got some exciting stuff to share with you when we kick this off here in another 30 seconds. And I want to thank you for being here, because you, the listener or the watcher, you make this possible. Because without you, there's no show. So it's awesome to be with you. So let's officially kick off the daily 15-minute motivational call, coming to you live on however you're consuming this content right now, Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific, 10:45 a.m. Eastern. And today is Monday. And that means it's Clean Slate Monday. And what Clean Slate Monday means is that if you had a challenging week last week, you can just let it go. If you had a challenging weekend, you can just let it go. If you had a nightmare last night, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, you could just let it go. If you got into an argument this morning with a loved one, or you got a text or not so pleasant email this morning, you could just let it go. This could be the greatest week of your entire life. Expect a miracle. You know, I had something occur last week. It wasn't in my plan for the week. I was just going through my week, doing what I do. And then this miracle showed up. This just absolutely amazing thing. I was telling my wife about. I said, honey, if this thing that happened today, if this comes to fruition, this is a major, major thing in my life. And it just organically unfolded. I woke up on Thursday morning as a regular day, like any old Thursday, and then bam, something miraculous occurred. Sometimes it works like that. Sometimes miracles happen out of intention. You're going after a big account. You're going after a strategic alliance. You're intentionally writing a book that becomes a bestseller. But sometimes it just comes to us in the flow of our life. So I've got a couple of ideas to share with you today. And this first one is a breakthrough idea. Breakthrough ideas. This is one of the all-time great ideas. And I'm not going to say it's my idea. It's just a realization I had. It's a realization that I had of being in the conversation. We're in a success conversation right now. And I've been in this conversation since 1988, listening to audiobooks and cassettes and going to seminars and working with coaches and the things that we all do to become the best versions of ourselves. And I came up with this thought about a scale for weight. Like we all get on a scale. All right. You get on the scale right now. The scale says what it says. Well, there's another more powerful scale that's 1,000 times more powerful than that scale that you get on and look at it and see what your weight is. And that's the mental scale. You see, right now, if I got on the scale right now in this moment, if I had one sitting next to me and I got on it and I tilted the camera and you could see, it would probably say 200 pounds. That's what the regular scale would say. But that's not what my mental scale says. My mental scale says I weigh 205 because right now I'm working on gaining some weight. So I'm doing some weightlifting to gain some weight. So I don't care what the real scale says. I mean, it's there. I'm more interested in what the mental scale says, because the mental scale is I'm going to create that in reality. For example, I'm coaching this one client, and I didn't ask him his weight, but he probably weighs 300, and he wants to weigh, I don't know, let's say he wants to get down to 250, right? Just hypothetical scenario. Somebody weighs 300. Let's switch it up. Somebody weighs 250, they want to get to 200. So then they lose 15 pounds, and they get down to 235. But in their mind, they see themselves weighing 250. The mental scale says 250. The physical scale says they lost 15 pounds. What's going to happen? They're going to put the weight back on. Forget the weight example. This is your money. This is your sales. This is your wealth building. This is your relationship with your spouse. This is your life. What's going on up here is what's driving the bus. So I want to give you a possibility. I'm watching this thing on the internet one time, and they called it a mind movie. Maybe you've heard of that. You go Google mind movie and you can see what it is. And so basically you take the things you want to create in your mind, and you use this special software, and you turn into this cool movie that you could put on YouTube, and you could add music to it. It's slick. I'm like, dang, I want one of those. And I'm not really good with software like that. Like just creating that, using the software, like my brain kind of was like, I'm not really seeing that. I'm probably not going to do that. And I didn't do it. And then one day I was like, I use PowerPoint all the time in Zoom presentations or front of the room presentations. And PowerPoint has a slideshow mode on it. So what that means is you can take your dream car off the internet, and you can pull that picture off. There's a way to do it. And then you can insert it into your PowerPoint. So now you have your dream car in your PowerPoint. And now you have the way you want your body to look in your PowerPoint, because you can take a picture of somebody off the internet that has the body that you want. And you could have the house that you want to get, and you pull that off the internet, and you put in your, right? And then what you do is you put in slideshow mode. So now you got this PowerPoint. A lot of you are familiar with that. And then you put it in slideshow mode, and you tell it to rotate the slides every 5 seconds. And then what you do is you go on your phone, and you get, let's see if I can find, let's see here. Okay, there we go. Let's try this. Rocky theme song. Okay, so now imagine it's playing, and then you hit play. Okay, so now that's playing, and the slides are rotating, and you're putting in your mind, you're getting your mind to get connected to what it is that you want to create in reality. Now, you've all heard the expression, you get what you focus on. Everybody knows that. You know, that's personal development 101. You probably taught that before. You get what you focus on. Earl Nightingale, we become what we think about. Okay? That's all fine and dandy. Here's the question, though. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on fear? Are you focusing on what you don't want to create? So, one of the opportunities from today's call is I want to invite you to do some work with me for free, just like what we're doing right now, to surgically remove thoughts from your mind. Because as we grow up, we get these thoughts from our environment. We get these thoughts from our parents. We get these thoughts from our boss. We get, I'm not good enough. I'm not good with money. I can never lose the weight. I'm not good at sales. I'm not good at closing. I don't like how I look on video, right? Thoughts like that. We all have them. And here's my experience. I don't know you. My experience is those thoughts are in here until I remove them. And I wasn't born knowing how to remove them. That's why I went and hired all these coaches and invested, I don't know, $250,000, $300,000, a lot of money. Really what it came down to, if you really look at what I got from my coaches, they taught me how to change my thinking. So I created a one-day event called Sales Transformation. The most advanced mindset sales training on the planet, February 24th. You come do it with me for free. EricLofholmCalendar.com. That's the website, www.ericlofholmcalendar.com. And you'll see on there, it says Sales Transformation February 24th. And you can come in and you can join me. You can bring your whole team if you want. I'm not asking you for a penny. And I promise you, this will be amongst the best training you've ever done if you want to learn how to surgically remove your thoughts. Because they're in there until you get them out. And I learned how to get them out because I've worked with some of the best of the best of the best coaches on the planet. Okay, let's continue on. Today's Monday. That means it's show day with Dr. Moyne, my mentor. So he and I today at 4 o'clock Pacific on the same channel you're on right now, whether you're on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube, at 4 o'clock today Pacific, Dr. Moyne and I, 30 minutes doing our influence show. And today's topic is closing. And the price is free. So if you want to come and learn from Dr. Moyne, go, Eric, at short notice, I can't make it. No problem. It'll be up on recording on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube. So if you can make it, awesome. Bring your whole team. It's going to be awesome. Eric and Dr. Moyne talking closing for 30 minutes. All right, let's get back to me training you. Okay. I want to share with you one more idea that can help you close sales this week. It can help you get a deal, get an appointment set today. And so I was at this real estate conference one time, and the speaker said everyone there was a real estate agent except me. Maybe there's 2 other guys like me or gals that weren't real estate agents. Pretty much it's a real estate conference, but I'm there as a sales trainer. And I'm sitting in the audience taking notes like everybody else. And the speaker says, you have $5 million of pipeline on your smartphone. And what the speaker meant was, your phone is loaded with leads. You know, in sales, right? I need more leads. They're right on your phone. Okay, they're right on your phone. In your text history, your email history, if you have email on your phone, your Facebook direct message history, your LinkedIn direct message history, your LinkedIn contacts, your Instagram whatever apps you got on your phone. And then you have your contacts. And I've been filling up my contacts. I don't even know how far they go back. 10 years? I don't know. So there are people on my phone I don't even know. There are people I can't remember how they got it. Anyway, the bottom line is I'm doing a thing right now called the prospecting game. And the prospecting game is gamifying your prospecting. Before I go any further, I just want to acknowledge you for being here, for investing this time in yourself to put yourself in the best mindset possible so you can have a great day today. So great job for showing up. We're going to do it again tomorrow. And then I got a special guest on Wednesday I'm going to tell you about in just a moment, who's going to come on here and give you an awesome message. All right. All week long, invite your friends. Tell them, hey, there's this call that's happening live on you. We're streaming on YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook, and it's free. Just come and check it out. Anyway, so I'm playing the prospecting game, and I go through the contacts on my phone. Just scroll. Looking at contacts. So I'm playing the prospecting game. That means I'm reaching out to 25 or more people Monday through Friday. Reaching out to book an appointment. Reaching out to invite to this meeting we're on right now. Reaching out to tell them about my show with Dr. Moyne. Reaching out to tell them about sales transformation, right? Prospecting. But I hadn't looked through the contacts on my phone in forever. So I want to encourage you to spend some time, scroll this week, look at the contacts on your phone, see if you got any people on there you haven't contacted in a while that you need to contact. So I'm scrolling, come across the name April Osteen. You may recognize the last name Osteen, Joel Osteen, right? Who's world famous, Joel Osteen. Well, April is a dynamic speaker who happens to be Joel's sister. And years ago, April and I shared the stage in Pittsburgh at the Get Motivated conference. And so I'm scrolling through the phone. I see her name, haven't contacted her in years. And I was like, she would be great to share with you guys. She's a dynamic speaker. So I sent her a text. Hey, April, I got this daily 15-minute motivational call. I'd love to have you on. What do you think? So we're chatting over text. She goes, I'd love to be on the show. So we're figuring out the calendar, and She goes, how about Wednesday in 2 days? I'm like, awesome. So you guys are going to get to hear from one of the top speakers in the world Wednesday on this show. And where did the lead come from? My phone. I didn't wake up that morning and go, I should really reach out to April. No, the process was scrolling through, saw the name, haven't reached out to her in a while. She'd be great for the show. Send her the text, and it's going to happen on Wednesday. Forget about me. This isn't about me. This is about you. If that would work for you, if you could go through your phone and find leads and type the word yes in the chat. If that idea would work for you, type the word yes in the chat. If you got something out of class today, type the word yes in the chat. If you got something out of class today, type the word yes in the chat. If you want to join me for sales transformation, I'll pour into you and give you the best mindset sales training on the planet on February 24th. If you want to join me there for free, just type the word sales in the chat. And what I want you to do, the way you're going to register, instead of me sending you the link, just go to ericlofholmcalendar.com, find February 24th sales transformation, click on the link and register, and you can bring your whole team. I'll train them all. No cost. Pour into you. So today, I want you to go out and produce. Whatever producing is for you, producing for me is 25 prospecting outreaches. If prospecting is part of producing, then go do that. If getting to the gym today is part of producing, go do that. If cooking a meal for your family is part of producing, then go do that. If doing customer service is part of producing, then go do that. If getting your kids to school is part of producing, go do that. Whatever producing is, go do that. Let's have a great day and a great week. And I look forward to connecting with you tomorrow. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.